everybody. Hope you're doing well. So tonight I've got a lovely guest with me. Her name is Aimee. How's it, Aimee?
Hello.
How's it? This is a serial catch up, like surreal. Like I've been trying to say we need to chat, like we need to catch up, and time's just ticking. So, and you know me, I like to be Miss Punctuality. But yeah, how's everybody? Yeah, let's see. I don't know. We'll wait.
Being attacked by bugs. Gosh.
Who? You.
Me. Sorry.
Turn the light low. Yeah. Hello, Sean. Hello, Niku. Laka. Yeah, so we wanted to talk about the clot shot. I love that name. That's from Madam Aimee, Ashmarket. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about that. I don't know if you want to give a brief history just catch up about what happened in the last while to you with regards to your history, like with your cancel culture, what's been happening.
Well, I'm sure people know, but yeah.
For us folk who are not on Twitter.
Yeah, like Aimee. I'm not Scar. And yeah, people obviously know what happened to me, the ones that do follow me. I got cancel cultured by the woke left.
Sure. I think I even thinking I nearly got cancelled at a shop the other day. I saw these ladies buying lots of masks.
Yeah, you have to wear your mask, okay?
Your mask. Buying 2 new packets. Listen, I still have like 5 left in a packet that I bought in 2020. Proudly to say, like.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I said to these ladies, why are you wasting your money? Why are you buying these things? No, Kardolf is still alive and kicking. I said, is it now, really? Yeah, you listen to your president. You do that.
Everyone loves being told what to do.
Yeah, I know. They do.
To
they
our
just
overlords. I thought that was a chicken for a second.
Okay. No, I do lots of impressions.
Yeah, no, we just love being told what to do. We love being dictated to. So, you know.
That's why S&M is so popular, I think. Did you watch that Sex in Afrikaans? I think it was called that. Did you watch it? So one of my followers said to me, no, I have to watch. It's on Showmax. I have to watch Sex in Afrikaans. So when I upgraded my phone, I got like a 90-day trial or some shit. So I thought, okay, let's watch. I watched House again. Loved House. House is amazing, and love his dry wit. And then I watched the Sex in Afrikaans. All the mole people, Aimee, all of them come from where? Pretoria.
Oh.
And maybe from Edenvale. But yes, pretty close.
Oh, but what is Sex in Afrikaans? Do you have sex in Afrikaans? Sorry.
No. So
ja, doen my weer. Doen dit weer, papi.
Say my naam.
Goed. Nee, dankie.
Jy's my liefste. Bokkie. Gaan maar bokkie blah. Oh
wow.
God.
This is
so it's not like that. But it was about like Afrikaners discussing their conservatism growing up, and obviously never having nothing to do with sex. And then they had these like round table discussions with this very gay sex therapist, and then they had various couples. You know, they had the gay couple, they had 2 single people, they had a very much in love couple, they had a fucking ugly couple. And I know Gareth Cliff said, like, if he wants to watch a show about sex, like, that's why there's porn.
He'll go watch porn. Yeah, exactly.
Because they're pretty people talking about sex, right? Not onklelijk people. Nee. Yeah. So, and then it was, I think Tracy said it this morning on Cliff as well. Like, it's just hysterical how Yeah, they're all trying to explain it to themselves and understand what sex is, and
There's actually, yeah, I'm gonna give out secrets now. I mean, we've all watched porn. I mean, Christ, all of us have. There's actually a couple, I don't know if they still do it, but there was a couple on Pornhub, a South African couple, that actually used to make videos like talking about politics and stuff like that in the nude.
On what? On Pornhub?
Yeah, so they would sit on their couch in the nude, like everything showing, and then they would just talk about stuff.
Were they like good-looking people? Was it nice to watch?
Let's just say like I didn't go back.
Or come again. Yeah, it's like
I never came again.
Like if you were thinking during sex, you went dry, like it was dry.
Yeah, that's how I feel about men that wear masks. Completely dry.
No, not masks. Masks.
Like a man that wears a mask, nothing down there.
I feel that way about certain other things, but we won't go there because I'm having someone to do with wildlife in 2 weeks' time, so we'll discuss that at a later stage. Yeah, I've always thought, men that hunt. I mean, I get the excitement of it, and I love guns, and you and I still need to go to the range one day. But I'll probably get shot into like the back wall, or I'll have like a bruised arm for like ever.
No, you won't.
I have to wear my big boots. Oh yeah, speaking of boots, we need to come back to that, but we'll just remind me, like shoes, winter shoes. Anyway, but yeah, I just want to say hello to the people. Say hello to the people, Aimee. Niku and Henk is here, and Christian Bunza. I haven't seen you in a long time, lovey. Love you long time. Haven't seen you. Yes, so the brain thing. So that's what I warned Gareth about as well. I said, don't be eating any pork when you're in Mexico, because them tapeworms are like strong motherfuckers. Like those things don't quit it for nothing. So basically, it was this episode of House where she ate tapeworm and there were eggs. I mean, no, she didn't eat tapeworm. She ate like pork. And there was tapeworm eggs in the meat, and the eggs got into the blood system and basically settled in the brain, and she was getting like blackouts and migraines, and they thought it was all kinds of MS and encephalitis and this and that. Meanwhile, it was a worm. So look, enjoy your bacon, people. Yum.
Love bacon.
Listeriosis 1.2, here we come. 2.0, here we come. No, I'm kidding.
Crispier the better. Just like almost when it's burnt.
Ooh, I love lamb. I love well done. So a spitbraai. Love a spitbraai. Not with two men. Just not with two men.
Oh my word.
Sorry.
I just got the joke.
Okay. Yeah, bad joke. Okay. So now we're going to talk about the clot shot. So because you so often, like, you're very into like what's going on in media and stuff. So tell me what's news on that front. That's coming out of the woodwork. We knew 2 years ago that it was all a conspiracy and that they were hiding shit.
No, never.
Who would have thunk?
Yeah, no, it's bad. I mean, majority of my family are vaccinated. I think it's just myself, my sister, and her boyfriend that are not vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
The rest have been. My dad got really ill in December and almost died. Yeah, December was really. Yeah, he's okay now, but he went to hospital. He lives in Nigeria, so it was like impossible to like coordinate that. Thank fuck for my mom, because my mom like got him to hospital and like call discovery and all of that. But it was shortly after the second dose. Yeah. That he became really ill. My dad's hair's falling out. His mind is fucked. He just hasn't been the same, unfortunately. And it's very sad to see. My uncle died after getting the second dose of the COVID vaccine as well. Your video is probably going to get shut down now. But fuck them.
Yeah, well, I know 2 people, and look, in 2 weeks' time, give it 3 weeks' time, sometime in the 20s of April, I'm having a lady on who has something called CIDP, which is a side effect of the clot shot of the vaccine. And in fact, I know 2 people. In fact, when I think about my mother, ever since she had it, she suffers from low blood sugar. She's dizzy often. Look, she has been diagnosed with dementia as well, but that was from a stroke 3 years ago. But her definite overall health has deteriorated. And yes, I blame the lockdown. I blame all the fucked up rules that they put in place without really listening to people like Nick Hudson from Panda.
Why would they? It's all about controlling us.
Yeah.
It's not about your health. It's never been about your health. Ever. No. The suicide rate has skyrocketed. People have lost their jobs.
People have agoraphobia. Is it agoraphobia? No, agoraphobia. Agoraphobia. I always get them confused. Where you're actually afraid to go out of your house. Your anxiety is okay. Sorry, I need to catch up with the comments. Where you're actually scared to go out of your house. So true story there. Yes. Speaking of yeast, on my Marmite t-shirt last night, I felt like saying, I'm definitely lighter, but I'm not wearing my Marmite t-shirt, but I don't have no yeast infections, thank God. Sorry, FYI there. But anyway, TG is like...
That's great to know. Thanks.
Great. Love it. But yeah, I actually wonder, could it, and I mean, I've heard that also, we know this from long ago from Judy Mikovits, that the clot shots cause all sorts of problems with female fertility and menstruation. And we know now it's in the public domain. But 2 years ago, when everyone was going, me, I want to be. So yeah.
Yeah, I see a lot of people.
Hey, give me a second. Go for it.
Sure.
Carry on.
Okay. Oh, no. A lot of people. Sorry, look at this thing on my nose.
Oh, don't worry. I've got them all the time.
No, a vacuum cleaner pipe smacked me in the face.
So, shame. That must have been classic. I'm pity I missed it.
A lot of people I know that have taken the vaccine, my dad for one now, is slowly changing his mind about it. Because when he came back to South Africa like a few weeks ago, we were talking about it because, CNN is just on our fucking TV when he comes here. Like, I don't watch CNN. I don't watch any news, watch any of that propaganda bullshit. Right. And something about the vaccines was on for a change because, now it's about the war.
Right.
And then he was like, I don't know why I got it because it doesn't really prevent COVID. I'm like, well, you should have never got it. We told you how many times. Don't get it. But, because his brother is a doctor, his brother got it. And now my uncle has cancer.
Because, from it? Like would you say? Are you saying that it could have caused?
Well, don't know, I honestly do think so. You're going to see the amount of cancer cases skyrocket now.
No, I've heard this, and I've heard this from the woman that's coming on my channel in 2 weeks' time. By the way, peeps, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, and please give this show a likey, and then you get to see beautiful people like Aimee.
And Ruth.
Yeah, look, donkey. Yeah,
I think that was about your yeast infection comment.
No, listen, thank God I don't suffer from shit like that. But I know a lot of women that suffer from, and I think if you were clever, like I know someone who has, what's it called, an autoimmune disease, and they got the clot shot, and they've had issues. And it's like, Can you just think? Use your grey matter and just stop and think.
Why would they? People don't. They take orders from their lovely government that has done fuck all for us. They can't even provide lights.
Please.
So how the fuck are they supposed to look after your health? No, fuck that.
Please, my cousin died in a government facility. Okay, he was a stubborn mule because he actually had complications before that. But no, you could. I mean, I actually threatened to dump TG because I said to him like this: if you land your ass, if something happens to your ass and you land up in a government hospital, I ain't no fucking chance rushing up and down, playing nursemaid to bring you food, bedding, clothing, medicine, because you get none of that. I'm not saying people need to be on a high plan, but get the fucking basics, people. You do sure as fuck not want to be with your arm half detached or a broken arm or broken anything or blood gushing, because the chances are probably 80% you're either going to get an infection or you're going to fucking die if you land up in one of these institutions.
If I was to go to a government hospital, I'd definitely go to Baragwanath. I know people that have actually studied there, and it's very good, actually. It's where they go to practice. So if I was to go to a government hospital, it would be that.
Yeah, sorry.
No, go on.
No, so if you were to go anywhere, but that's the thing. It could be full. Like, I remember 5 years ago, TG needed to go to a hospital, and the one here in Pretoria, it was like, no, it's full. We can't give you a bed. They weren't, and this is pre-COVID.
So how are they supposed to implement the NHR?
That is the biggest shitstorm on God's earth.
It's not ever going to work. It doesn't work.
They need to first.
And who's going to pay for that? Us.
Of course, we're already an anorexic tax base.
No, I know, it's ridiculous. We get fucked every day.
Oh yeah, properly. Like, we're just bending over and taking it. So Christian Prinzai is agreeing with you. And then he says, if there's one thing this COVID nonsense has taught us, is that people are much dumber than what we actually thought. It's insane how people have fallen pens and poikies into the shitholes.
No, absolutely, agreed. This is an IQ test, guys.
Yeah,
it's a fucking IQ test.
Or definitely one of. No.
But this whole COVID thing, it's this whole COVID thing, and I'm going to sound like a fucking tin hat. But it's okay, because that's, like, I'm fine with people thinking that I'm fucking crazy. But COVID is just the tip of the iceberg. If you actually go and research more and more and more, it just doesn't fucking stop. This shit has been planned for, like, years. There's so many, like, pieces to the puzzle. And you just have to use your fucking brain and put them together. It's not about COVID. COVID is a distraction.
Yeah, it's always a distraction. There's always something that's a distraction. Yeah. No, look. But yeah.
I don't want to get too much into it, because I think your channel will get flagged and probably shut down.
Something will happen to the channel. But no,
but
I'm actually to the point where I'm actually just over it. Like, I'm walking around now without a thingy. If I have to go into a shop, I even try and get as far as I can. And then sometimes it works. Sometimes no one stops me. Sometimes, it depends. Depends if the managers, it all depends how these people have been indoctrinated.
You know what surprised me the other day was, when Cyril went onto the TV and he kind of said, no, we can, we don't have to wear masks outside anymore.
Masks.
I went to get coffee after my shift, because, I work at night. I work night shift. So after my shift at like 6-7 o'clock, I went to the coffee shop to go get some coffee because I was tired. So I got coffee, but I should be sleeping. But anyway, I went and got coffee, and there were so many people wearing fucking masks outside. I'm like, you fucking, I almost said the C word. You can take off your mask. You really can breathe fresh air. Guys, come on.
No, the fact that I went to an outdoor shopping arena today, and everyone's still wearing their masks, I was just and I swear I'm gonna get to the stage. I'm gonna first go on holiday and chill, and then I'm gonna see if and then I'm gonna come back to Cosmo area and
sorry, I'm taking my antibiotics.
Okay, the metropolis area. And then I'm going to go up to people and I should, just like I called out those Tuetannies, why are you buying more? Do you know what that shit does for the environment? But I'm going to call out and I'm going to tune, are you afraid to actually get the disease, or are you doing it now because someone told you? Which one is it? And it's bizarre. I had Delta, okay, a year ago.
How do you know you had Delta, Ruth?
Because what they produced all the symptoms of, I still can't smell my own shit, okay? It's a blessing. And I still can't. And I collected perfumes. I mean, one day I'll show you all my perfumes. And they all smell crap. So I don't know if it was or if it wasn't, but I can tell you now, I definitely had something. But I feel like I've got more immunity from that, more herd immunity than any clot shot could have ever given me.
I don't know.
But yeah, that's just my opinion.
I think it's something deeper. And I'm gonna sound like a real conspiracy theorist now, but it's all to do with the digital ID.
Yes, that's what I wanted to ask you about as well. So we saw in the press, I know Morning Shot spoke about it, about having our biometric FICA, basically, and I actually wrote it right there, biometric FICA. And I mentioned this to a colleague I work with, and it sort of went over their heads. And the thing is, just like this, you must all go on DSA and put in your objections. Please go to DSA now. Because they are taking an objection.
Put it in the link so people can put it in the comment section.
Okay, I have to.
I shared it today. I'll grab it for you if you want.
Okay, but wait, then we have to. Okay, no, hold on.
Do you have it?
I think I'm getting it. I haven't got the specific one, but yeah, I'll get it now.
Yeah, it's like we cattle. We need tagged.
Yeah.
Tag, you're it.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
I won't be a part of that bullshit.
Oh God, now it's showing me fucking ads. Okay, I'll just put on the actual. I think everyone who watches. Okay.
I sent you the link in WhatsApp to post.
Oh fuck! But now, okay, hang on, Bakabiki. Okay, I put it there. That's their website. But
you know how important it is to fucking sign that shit. South Africans need to put down their fucking foot now, fucking grow a backbone now before it gets any fucking worse. I think it's going to actually be worse than fucking Australia and New Zealand if we don't get this right.
But the thing is, I don't believe the masses, the majority, just like, I mean, what's the voting number? 3 million, 4 million, 6 million? I don't even know. I can't remember now. But it's a fraction, or it's like a sixth or an eighth of our voting strength, right? So basically 4 million or 6 million people vote in this country for the entire 45 or 48 or 60. Babe, how many people in this country now? 65. Look, I didn't partake in the hello, how many people live in your household? How many people? No, I just didn't. They haven't come and knocking here, and I couldn't I'm not here most of the time.
They still do that.
Yeah, they tried in the neighborhood that I work in, and I was just like, sorry, go away, no one here.
Okay, so South Africa has a population of 59.3 million, yeah.
And that's excluding all the foreigners, which I embrace because they add to the economy. Sorry, that's my...
So you open borders? Are you for open borders?
I'm not necessarily. Look, I'm not open all the borders necessarily, but I do believe that if a person is willing to work hard and I'm not talking about crap jobs. I'm just talking about to be reliable and show up and do the work. They should be given opportunity, whether they're Nigerian, Zimbabwean, Malawian, Congolesian, Mozambican, from white, Indian, whatever it is. They should earn the position per their qualification, per their aptitude that they can do the work. Klar, doesn't matter where they're from, what the hell. And the truth is that too many people in this country lay back and just expect things to happen to them for nothing.
Well, they live off the government.
There we go. And yeah, and there will be rebellion probably, and there will be big shit. I'm with the invalid ballot party. We're claiming invalid ballots as well as those from people who registered but didn't pitch. Okay, fair enough. Look, each to their own, but I still believe that if you don't make your mark, it's you're basically voting the upper hand in.
That's which party is worth voting for?
Well, I think we had this discussion last year. And the truth is, I just think, honestly, if it was really fair, I think everyone should be given a chance to prove themselves. And I know there's ward councillors, like where I work, that freaking do a lot of work and try and make it a better place. There are people in this country that want to make this country a better place for us to live.
Of course, yeah.
They are hardworking. And if some of them happen to be from Action SA or DA or whoever the fuck, give them a chance. Like the fact, I don't believe that a government should be in power. I think maybe let them be for 3 terms. Let them allow to be for 3 terms. After 3 terms, they need to step the fuck back and give the reins to the opposition. Just to mellow out just to keep things fair. Maybe I'm an idealist. I know I'm an idealist, but that's how I see it. Because right now, we've actually got a dictatorship. It's not a democracy. And by not voting, you're literally voting for the elephant in the room.
I don't know which party is actually worth voting for. I will never vote DA, ever. I think if the DA was in power, I think we would have all been forced to get the clock shot. Because I don't support their values. I don't support DA at all.
Well, I'm going to have a couple of oaks on also this year sometime. And I think I did put... I think there's been a lot of international pressure and there's been a lot of money.
Yeah, because they're funded by Melinda and Bill Gates. They get funding.
Of course. I did like the way, however, John Steenhuisen basically brought out a bag of groceries and said, hey, you, Mr. Minister, do you actually know what this thing cost here?
Yeah, but he's busy fighting wars in Ukraine and Russia and whatever, but he can't do the work here.
He's a squirrel.
His priorities are fucked. No, John Steenhuisen. Don't get involved there. Work here. Your priorities are South Africa, man.
I didn't even know he's not in the country at the moment?
No, they were trying to do something. They went to the embassy of, I think, Ukraine and all of that bullshit.
I don't know. We'll have to investigate that in
South Africa. Focus on South Africa.
But he's been trying to, and I think, I don't know. Look, I just really think, yeah, the politicians are just so out of touch, so out of fucking touch. It's not even funny. So Ruth Zarko says, try and participate in the census. It is useful. Well, okay. I haven't listen, where they were, the truth is I was at my place of work and the people that live there were not there. So I just told them to come back another day. Whether they were successful, I went on a training course. So I don't know if they've never knocked on my door. So I can't,
I'm oblivious. I don't know how that works. census.
At one stage, you could register online with some sort of government organization, but then again, like with this biometric fika, I don't want someone. Look, I got scammed a few weeks ago, and yes, maybe I was in a very vulnerable place and I was doof, but the truth of the matter, please laugh at me because I
am laughing at you. I'm that friend that will laugh at you.
Yes, don't worry, you're not the only one. Shh, don't say anyone. It's what I do, honey. No, but the truth is, and I saw another oak the other day, also like wandering around asking this one for money and that thing to help and this one. And I thought to myself, for fuck's sake, if you're a woman and a man comes up to you and asks you for help, it's a scam. No man on earth ever is going to ask a woman for help. Like there was that serial killer.
That's not true.
It depends on what. Well, it depends either with sex or with like maybe admin or like cooking or like something else or maybe household goods or domesticated stuff. But generally, if a man is wandering around looking lost, he can ask another man. He doesn't have to ask a woman. Like that's how that serial killer, I actually wanted to look it up, how he got women into his truck, his van, because he used to fake, oh, here's a carpet. Please, like, help me. I just need help, like, lifting this carpet into my van. Whoops, what did he do? Stuck her with something, pushed her into the van, locked the doors, boom, gone. She ended up dead in a dumpster 5 days later. Oh, I need to, Susie, I need to calm the...
My mom, when she was younger, just like off topic, but talking about serial killers.
Yeah.
So my family comes from Durban.
Yeah.
So my mom was living obviously with her parents because she was still young, and they had like a few cottages on the premises, and there was a guy that was renting out one of the cottages, like an older guy, and he hated all the rest of my grandmother's kids, but he only really took to my mom. My mom was like his favorite, and he would always like buy her sweets and give her sweets and stuff. And turns out he was a serial killer. Like what he would do was like he would get prostitutes, sleep with them and stuff, and then he would kill them, but he would chop their bodies up and then he would put them, you know, in those like cement, not the you know those petrol drums, those big ones, you know what I'm talking about?
The metal ones.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah.
And then he would put them in there and he would fill it with concrete. That's how he would. Yeah.
And your mother thought he was Santa Claus, a second Santa Claus.
Well, he was nice to her. They didn't know.
And that's, there, you've hit the nail on the head. It's often the biggest fiend in someone's home is generally in someone's home or someone they know.
So how scary is that?
And it's so, I'm actually so glad I'm not a mom of a girl. I'm a mom of a boy. Just not that it doesn't happen to boys, but I think I would have gone silver long ago. If I don't know how they. Yeah, Wout Zarko is saying the deer is the best of the lot. Fair enough. That's your opinion. I don't necessarily disagree, but I just believe 3 terms the government should have, and they either make it or they break it. And this one's fucking dead. It's not broken. It's dead. Anyway, but yeah, about the serial killers things, I've watched Mindhunter. I actually watched it when I just got Netflix, and then I watched it again. And it basically deals with the beginnings of the FBI, and it's so cool because it's based in the 1970s. So they've got all the old cars and there are no cell phones. And in fact, the next time if I do watch it again, I'm going to try and find all the mistakes, like where there's a watch, like some sort of fancy watch or a cell phone somewhere. But yeah. So, and the guy's smoking up a storm, like every time you see him, he lights up a smoke because that's what they used to do in those days, let's be honest. The fact that you and I are not seriously dying of lung cancer because our parents smoked so much in the 70s is amazing. It's a miracle. I mean, I saw an old trolley a few years ago, and on the side of the trolley was an ashtray. Like people would smoke everywhere. In this, excuse me, my whiskey coffee's coming up. Like in the cinemas, what? An Irish?
Oh God,
Whiskey
that's
and
the
coffee.
worst.
An Irish coffee. Oh, yum.
Oh no.
Love a good Irish. Anyway, I don't know about an Irishman, but you know, maybe a Scotsman or a Welshman. Anyway, I'm going off topic. So there were actually an American. Yeah, I don't know. I've never met one appealing. Well, I've never met many. But yeah, I think any place, any way, yeah, to meet someone foreign, and yeah, I've tried it. Did I tell you ever? I went on a blind date with 2 British guys and an Italian, and the one I definitely couldn't stand. The other 2 wanted to marry me, and I was like, no. Yes, Cameron's here. Hello, Cam. Remind me of.
I haven't seen you for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done this for a long time because I went into hiding for a bit.
I'm gonna get into such shit. I have sworn like a pooper trooper. Yeah, TG saying sis. But you bring out the rebel in me, Aimee. You make me at ease.
I just say what I want. I don't care.
You put me at ease, strangely enough. We used to smoke in hospital rooms. Spa had ashtrays in the aisles. Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay, Arbot, you're giving away your age there, dude. Or lady. This is the thing. I remember when I used to do the streams long ago, like I didn't know, like you could be Chaim Schmerl and you wouldn't know what sex they are. It would be like a TikTok woke experience. You wouldn't know what sex they are, what they look like. Yeah, no. Yeah. Unfortunately, my son was on Clip Clock before, like, I knew what I know now. But
do you know TikTok in China is not the same as TikTok in America, or like all over the world? They have to literally they have to punt like good things about the government, like projects that they're working on and good things, you know. Where the West is completely woke. The West is crumbling.
In a way, this is what this government does. This government punts. We are so good. We help you. We give you SASA grants. We're just awesome. Hello, it's me again. How's it? Don't you love that name, Smee again? I think it's smart. Sassy. So we've spoken a bit on the government, and I don't know. And I think we've all just got to get over ourselves as well.
Do you think this whole COVID thing is going to end?
Do I think it will? No, there'll always be some nutter out there going, wear the masks, go for the jab, go for the this, go for the that. It's up to you. We need to stand up. What did you put on Facebook the other day? You put on
oh yeah.
We have allowed the tyranny to continue by being complacent, something like that.
I'll grab it for you. It's our own fault.
It's our own fault. Well, look, not me, honey. I've tried to chew off ears. I've been literally ostracized from various communities.
Me too. I've lost a lot of friends because of my views.
Well, thank God I haven't lost friends, but we've agreed to disagree at the end of the day. After like everyone's bloodied and we've got bandaged up, and in this one eye, we've kind of settled with you believe your thing and I believe my thing.
Yeah, so here it is. Yeah, your compliance is how we got here. It's all about control. It's never about a virus. It's never going to end until we stop complying. And then I actually put that on Twitter, and I got a few people comment on one of my statuses saying, don't tell me what to wear. Like, if I want to wear a mask, then I'll wear a mask. I don't need you to tell me. And I'm like, you fucking wear your mask. Go ahead.
Go ahead, please.
Please just stay at home. If you're so scared, let the rest of us, live. I've never met so many people that are so scared of living.
Carpe diem. And I'm sure there's a better quote out there. Come, people, best quotes in the comments. No, look, and this is the thing, and I've realized there's licorice all sorts. Everybody is different, and this is what I wanted to say just now is that, like, in the relationships now that I'm well into my 40s, not, I just realized that you can't expect things from people anymore. You get to a stage in life where you've got to just let it go. And your expectation cannot be put on someone else, because without a doubt, you're going to be disappointed. Without a doubt. And the only thing we can do is change our response. You know.
So I saw somewhere on Twitter, someone actually quite liked it.
But I just want to hold that thought. Rough. Okay, anyway, yeah, okay. You saw something on Twitter?
This one woman, she doesn't like wearing a mask. And whenever she goes to a shop, she says, "No, sorry, I have CS." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, like CS." You know, she makes it sound like really bad. And
That's
she's
serious.
like, "Yeah, common sense."
I'm going to use that. I'm so using that line. Yeah, no.
Yeah, people are afraid to love. I agree.
And
I'm never. And I went to bed the other night, or the other morning, and I'm like just thinking, like, is this really the world that we're living in? Like, I really can't wrap my head around it. Like, is this actually what we're going through?
Listen, hold that thought. Be grateful for what now, because listen, I believe, and I fucking hope not, but I believe the worst is yet to come. I hate to say it, and I hate to be the bearer of prophetess.
What do you think is going to happen?
I really fucking hope not World War III. But I find it ironic that Germany is buying anti-missile weaponry from Israel. I find that's fucking ironic. So something's up there. Germany, one of the most powerful countries in the world, getting scared, really? Interesting.
Okay.
I heard that in the news the other day. They're buying lots of Iron Dome technology. And Iron Dome are the anti-rocket detection system. It's the anti-missile rocket detection system. So that's bizarre. Like, what are they not telling us? So yeah.
And I can't comment. I don't know too much about it, so I won't.
Yeah. I think CS is a respiratory disease, but also common sense. That's awesome. I don't know. Maybe you're thinking of what's it, CIS? I don't know. But the terrorists could be inside you and could kill 1 million people if you're irresponsible. The TSA requires access to your canals. To your anals.
I read anals.
Yes, I know. I just didn't want to go there.
Next thing, guys, anal swabs. Who's gonna line up?
No, there was that thing. Thank God there wasn't that. But imagine now that would have been the lowest of the low, right? Can you actually imagine if people went, "Okay, Sonny, bend over, boy. You know, you might like this or you might not, but here we go."
I remember, I think it was on News 24. They were saying how COVID is being passed because of the sewage system. So all the wee and the poo and stuff contains the virus, and that's how it's spreading.
Yeah, they'd done tests and they'd found, I think, COVID in the drinking water. But let's face it, what isn't in the drinking water? I mean, we know, we've listened to podcasts on how birth control, how like at one stage there was how everyone was like dopamine. Yeah, how dopamine was through the roof because there was tons of cocaine in the water. I think in London at one stage everyone was like high as kites and everyone had this like narcissistic can do it complex because there was shitloads of cocaine in the water, especially around like one of some famous chef's restaurant, if you catch my meaning. And
Yeah.
there are lots of, and I think in lots of Pelikis, and that's why I believe certain things in the woke are the way they are, is because they
what's
have
the
had
news?
all this.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's true as well, but that's what I believe, that there's so much shit in the world because there are these things in the world that they didn't think. They didn't think when they were giving it to tons of human beings to like not have pregnancy and have great sex lives, because you're playing with hormones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
I know
why
I'm
the
gonna
frog's
piss
okay.
people off. I know I'm gonna I know I'm gonna piss people off, but
it's your stream.
sorry,
You
I
can
am
say
a
what the fuck you
conservative.
want.
I am a conservative. I can't help myself. I am. Even though listen, I will always judge a person for who they represent themselves to me, right? Whether they're what fucking nationality, what religion, whatever they are. If they're a decent human being to moi,
Absolutely.
I don't care what color or where you come from or nothing. Nothing, mate, nothing. But if you hate me for no apparent reason because I happen to be a whatever, then I have a problem. Or actually, I just don't care, either or. But the truth is that, and you've known me for how long we known each other, girly? How long we known each other now?
Fuck, 2 years.
2 years? It's longer than I've known, like, a Ghani. Yeah. I have, okay, what's Cameron say? Okay, wait. Yeah, this one. I find it unbelievable the most of Israel has taken a gene therapy shot for an IG Fabian subsidiary. Yeah, no, look, I still am wrapping my head around. I'm still, but like, I don't get it, and it's probably just about money. It's really
Follow the money.
follow the money, honey. Yeah. Fox just said the current birth defects are from a diabetes drug. Okay, that's fucking scary.
Yeah, there was this one diabetic drug that my dad was on when we lived in India, and it was actually pulled off the market, and it was causing prostate cancer. So they actually had to pull it off the market.
No,
so,
listen,
but, No. Just to Cameron, you don't need a fucking finger up the arse to get it. You just go for blood tests now.
Yes,
You don't need to be violated.
You don't need some sicko weird fetish dudes doing that
unless it's like a really hot nurse, then
no. It's where do you get those? Yeah, you have to scope out the doctor's room first. Yes, so you can have a blood test now. Most things can be done with blood tests. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I just look away and hum when I go for a blood test because I can't. And to think I would have been a paramedic, but I can do it on other people. I just can't see it on myself, like them putting in, yeah. And it's actually it's great. I mean, I don't even believe the stories people tell me about others. I take people for who they are. Thank you, Cam.
I think that's it. Like and I have a friend on Twitter called Troubled Cat, and he actually said that I've actually like changed his life in a way, because I said to him, like, you need to stop judging people based on their political views, okay, and look at them as a human. And that's actually like the whole doxing thing that happened to me. Out of all of the people that were involved with the doxing, there are a few people. Not one of them has apologized. Not one has actually said, you know what, we fucked up so badly. Like, sorry. Not one. They've just doubled down on the fucking harassment and bullshit. And there was one guy that's very left leaning. His name is Paul. He actually was like this is enough. Like, I'm actually going to stick up for you because this is bullshit. Like, you do not sound like Scar. Because Scar and I were on the same Twitter space. And we were both talking. And he was like, but you're not Scar. I'm like, I've been telling people I'm not Scar, you know, for so long. And he's the only one that stood up for me. And we have become really good friends, despite his political view. Because I see the human side to him, and I'm forever grateful for him, for actually someone from the left and a man coming up and sticking up for me. Forever grateful.
Okay, well, yeah.
It's ironic because the woman that was so against gender-based violence, they were the ones also doing the harassment and stalking and shit like that. Just turned a blind eye.
I still don't believe women in this country support other women in this country. TG, what was that? Oh, yes. Like and subscribe, people. Like and subscribe. No, and the hard thing is that, like, you're not, it's like family. You're not going to get along with everyone all of the time. You're not. It's human. You've got to, but to really understand someone, you literally have to walk in their shoes. And so many people, and they can't do that. No. And it's sad in a way, because I think we miss so much. We miss so much of the essence of people, and that's why I can't stand wearing the masks, because I feel so sorry for kids.
Are they still wearing masks in schools?
Hopefully at the end of this holiday. I freaking hope not. I freaking hope. In fact, I'd like to say it, because most kids I know are on holiday now. If actually they go back to school and they have to have masks on, yeah, I'm gonna object big time, because what if they actually put in place in terms of law? Hey, snap. Did mine first. They said no masks outside. Ne? Yeah. In fact, also actually, it makes no sense, none whatsoever. Anyway, it never made sense 2 years ago, and it sure as hell doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, who's that?
Control. It's about control. Is Betty here?
At Betty Bat. I doubt. Wait, where do I see? Hold on.
How come I didn't see the comment?
Oh, Betty Bat. Yes, Betty Bat's here.
Oh, sorry. Hi, Betty.
Yes. Betty Bat. These are obviously all your people, which is great. Guys, please subscribe. You don't have to watch me all the time. Sometimes I talk like we talk now. Sometimes, yeah. Last night I had Nick Rebellious on, and that was fun. No, it's a cool mark him. Yeah, and we'll try and have other. I had who else did I had on? I had Leslie Witt on. She's amazing. She does logo therapy. I haven't done a full session with her, but just like very cool stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing something like that on your channel.
Yeah. Who else did I? Yeah, a while ago. Yeah, who else? I don't know. I'm fascinated by anatomy. I'm fascinated. Hopefully this month things will go better, and I'll have a couple of other interesting guests on. But yeah, I like to have conversations with people. I like to get to know who people are, sort of behind the masks, behind what are they thinking, what are they feeling, connection.
Yeah, you're very emotional. You're like a emotionally driven person.
No, definitely. But I can also control. Listen, when I had a huge upset, I think it was in 2020, I literally, I just know that benzo drugs are great. What are they called? Is it benzos? I don't know. Like those things that calm you the hell down. I know like a lighter version is Urbanol, but you get stronger ones. Because I had to keep my shit together, because if I didn't keep I've always had to keep my shit together. Like there's no one who's going to pick me up and go, there we go, little girl, just here's a lolly, carry on. Like I've had to keep going no matter what, because that's life. you know.
You have to save yourself at the end of the day. It's like when you go on a plane and it's going down, or like there's turbulence.
Shh,
They
I'm
always
going,
say,
I'm
like,
going on a
put
plane
your-
this weekend. Shh.
They, like, put your like mask on and then help
Save
someone
yourself
else.
first.
Yeah.
Artists on a
So
water-
Ruth, you didn't finish your story about how it's gonna get worse.
Someone told me not to jinx it.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No, I just mentioned, like, I find it very interesting that someone's selling those anti-rocket missiles to another country that shouldn't have to worry about anything like that. I just find it ironic. I really fucking hope not. But we all know, we've all been on these groups, we've all heard it. People do think it's coming. And it's
That's
scary.
The best for all of us is try like work out as much as you can. Just be healthy. Look, don't even talk to me about working out. Like I've become so fat.
Listen, I'm zombie starters. Okay, even you're like if they ever get to you, you're the dessert, honey. I'm like the first course. Okay, I'm the first course.
At least I can still run. I can run, but like I'll die of a heart attack.
No, listen, I'll run, but I'll have blue eyes with these things. No shit. No. No, exactly.
Just work out, be healthy, take like vitamins, eat your fruits and veg, eat meat, a lot of it. Don't eat bugs like Bill Gates wants you to do, and synthetic fucking meat that they're trying to pump down your throat now.
Oh God. Oh, other peeps. Okay, cool.
That one, yeah, best
Cool.
ever.
Cool.
There
we go. Thanks, Corona. Benzodiazepines. Yeah, no.
Work out, Ruth. Work out. Eat healthy. Train. Weight train if you can.
You will not find a processed anything besides maybe a sauce for like either the mayonnaise or the chutney or the something like that. But you will not find one packet of like soup powder that I use when I make my knedlach at like Passover time. But you will not find no processed fokol in my cupboard. Okay, good. You still have not been to my new posse, by the way.
No, I haven't. You haven't bothered me.
I have what?
You're the worst. You're the worst.
I did. In fact, I was in your neck of the woods and you had to attend someone else's birthday party. You didn't invite me along. Thanks.
Birthday party?
Yeah, benzodiazepines. So that shit's the bomb. But yeah,
I can't remember what I did yesterday.
That was.
Oh, and then also just to like be self-sufficient, you should actually grow your own shit. Not your own shit, but like you should grow your own shit.
Can I show you my tomatoes? Can I show you?
Go get them. Go get them.
Okay, but they're very little. I can, if I could move the camera, if we were like, I've got peppers, I've got strawberries. I grew my own potatoes.
Can you hear this fucking cat?
What's it doing? Babe, why this light guy? Hold on.
What are you doing over there? I can hear you. I can see you. You can stop doing this. God. Sorry.
Oh gosh, I better make a salad again. And where are my taters? So they were all different sizes. So, okay, some of them, these are the really small ones. These were my taters that I grew. I grew my own taters. Okay.
Nice.
And these were my tomatoes.
Aww.
Yeah.
Those look nice.
This one was the big one. Yeah. They're not perfect, but that's the thing. A perfect tomato is not a real tomato. Yes.
They look lovely.
Yeah, I was quite chuffed. I made a salad with them. I've got some kale. I've got some garlic.
People eat kale? I thought only the left ate kale. No, many don't.
I don't know. A friend gave it to me as a housewarming present, and it didn't taste too bad. So I thought I needed lettuce. I didn't have lettuce. Why not? I don't know.
Isn't it like super dry?
I can show you some. Should I quickly go and get some?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we going to stream for like 5 hours again?
Maybe.
Okay,
Ek wag vir jou.
kleine bak, my scratch.
Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Where are you? Hey, fat Nanny.
But we should finish this up just now. So this, it's a type of kale. It's a type of kale. Don't ask me which one. I don't know. But yeah. See, so I had a farmer.
A farmer. Farmer Ruth.
Snort again.
Oh, I just realized. I don't even know I'm doing it until you laughed. And it's just how I laugh.
No, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, no. No, we need to get off all those. Look, I'm not on benzos often, but the Monday mornings, you can ask. Sunday evenings, the anxiety starts building. And then by Monday morning, I'm like, Mom, can I have a cup of coffee? What are you doing in my space? Move! No, I'm not that bad. But I did go to drama school. No. Who's in the room?
I would have never said. Never said.
Never said. No, but it's like yeah. Like my anxiety. And then when you actually realize when you get to the thing that you're so scared of in your mind, it's all in your mind. It's not actually that bad once you go through it.
Overthinking.
Yes, it's something I suffer from. So yes.
Also.
Yeah. No, it's hectic. Not lekker. Alrighty. What they're saying. Cameron, hopefully they're not great on your kidneys, but make you feel great. Yeah, listen, I really want to try. I haven't tried it yet. Shrooms. I really and I've cut down I've cut down a lot on my my herbage because I just found if I smoked it lots, I was like I didn't get.
Oh, you're talking about weed?
So I have it like I have it now, like once in a while. Like I'm not smoking too much anymore.
But doesn't it make you like also munch a lot of food?
It's funny. My friend always shits on me whenever we go there for a braai. And then we'll smoke, and then I can't eat the food because it elevates your heart rate, so you're not hungry anymore. It does like what a diet pill does. But later, when you're coming down, that's when you get the munchies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's when it hits you. But it depends on what you smoke. It's not everything. It's also...
I agree.
Yes. Don't eat... What? Jada's dress. What was that meme I sent you? Yeah, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. Niku, now I think we're gonna finish up in like 5 minutes. Was that TG? Was that you or Nathan? Anyway, check out the Lion's Mane mushrooms. You can buy capsules. Yes, I know. In fact, I'm sure I bought some. I don't know if they were THC pillikies or Lion's Mane, but it's on my list, Niku. It's on my list. But I need to find like a perfect experience. I want to do it during the day, have a cool few friends over, no one that like pisses me off, and like enjoy. Yes.
You should do. Are you talking about shrooms? I did shrooms only once when I was in Paris.
Yeah.
It's fucking funny. I was laughing the whole time. And the colors that I saw. Look, I have really bad eyesight. Like I can't see like an arm in front of me because everything's blurry. But I'm blind as a bat. And the colors that I saw when I took the shrooms were incredible. It was just like on a whole different. Everything was like a neon, almost neon. So funny. And I was laughing so much that we were at the restaurant. And people were actually like moving away from us because we were laughing so much.
Yeah, they're like, what's wrong with these people? Like they like took some giggle juice or something. For the life of me, I can never remember it. Like, so indica is the one that gives you energy, right? No. Did I get it wrong again? Sativa gives you, okay. I used to have a little limerick that I had about sativa I thought sativa puts you to sleep because it starts with an S. So it's actually the opposite. Sativa is the one that, okay, remember this, go in brain. It's like that stupid, okay. It's like that stupid thing that you can just never remember, like that calculus sum or that, that function of the kidneys, is it the kidneys or is it the liver? You can never freaking remember that. Yeah, so sativa. Sativa I prefer. Depends though, but yeah, I do find sativa gives me a bit of a headache at times, but I do get quality stuff now. In the old days, oh my god, owie. Yeah, no.
I must be so innocent because I haven't done anything. I haven't done any type of like hard drugs or anything.
Oh god, someone's asking again about your room.
Oh, near mine. What? Oh, it's Scar.
What?
No, when I was on a stream with Ronaldo and Chris Wyatt, and we were talking about the whole doxing thing that happened with me, and Chris was convinced Marilyn Manson, this one here.
You mean Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah, sorry, I always do that. I wish it was.
I'll make you one for your birthday, okay? I'll get you a big Marilyn Monroe. But yeah, there was that whole woke thing on Netflix about that chick that said that he raped her. Remember that? Okay, but yeah, I'll tell you about that just now. Okay, your Marilyn Monroe picture.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson picture. He was convinced it was like some other woman. I can't remember her name now. And he was like, you see, people can like misidentify someone, and that's exactly what they did with me and like Scar.
Yeah.
Because the evidence was so fucking legit. Legit evidence that it was me. Go fuck yourselves and your fucking legit evidence, cunts. Sorry.
Breathe, Aimee. Breathe. Let it go. Sure, you don't want me to break out in song. No, it's
please
ridiculous.
Don't give up your day job. My ears are already sore. I don't need another ear infection.
Oh yeah, how's that going? Are you feeling better? Oh, that's why you're taking the antibiotics.
Yes.
Aren't magical. No,
too legit. What?
golden something. I must take golden apples or something. Golden something. Someone told me. I can't remember the name now. Microdosing is for depression. Okay, back to that. But I've heard. So I posted a link for someone to support their journey on shrooms and stuff, and then I got wrapped over the knuckles. Not to do that because I posted it on a group that's kind of like are all into what we're discussing tonight, and they all like, and yeah. So I thought I'd take a chance.
Shame. It must be so difficult to live with fear every day.
It must be. It must suck. Pals. Yeah. Sativa makes you heartbreak.
You don't need that, Ruth.
It's only when I see you, my munchkin. You don't need that. Yeah, it must only have been indica edibles. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, for sure, I agree. I definitely agree with you there. I'm totally into the I'd rather do the natural thing than the chemical thing any day.
After just talking about this, like I don't trust any medicine really anymore. Like I'm so wary of doctors.
Did you watch that thing on Netflix, Fantastic Fungi?
You've shared it on the Barracks once before, but I never got to watching it.
Have a listen. It's quite amazing. It's really quite amazing. And it's really, I mean, as usual, South Africa's so far fucking behind. We're going backwards. It is really in the forefront of mind, like it's brilliant. I think I'd rather try that than other shit for sure. Yeah.
Sorry, just look at the Pro Wrestling Podcast's comment.
That one.
No, the other one at the bottom.
The bottom. Okay, hold on. Yeah, exactly. But that was an old joke. What did the mushroom say to the other mushroom? I'm a
fungi. Wow. I I love corny jokes. So I love these like dad jokes.
Yeah, did you hear my one last night? Do you know I play squash? Do you know I play squash? Do you know how I play squash? I just sit on top of TG.
I think that's what I'll do to my boyfriend if I don't lose weight. Oh my god, I saw my fucking ass on camera today. So you won't believe what happened. I have to tell you this fucking funny story, okay? I told my boyfriend. So after I helped my mom carry the fucking printer to the varkok. We call it the varkok.
Yeah, I can get you into that printer, by the way. Good price.
Okay, but listen to my story. Carry on. Yes. So okay, I was helping my mom carry this printer, and I should have just taken it from her anyway. So she was like, I can't see the step. So I'm like, just move forward. And she stood on the vacuum cleaner pipe. This fucking thing smashed me in the face. It cut my nose here. I know. Okay. So I thought, okay, fuck, I have to go have lunch with pasta. I don't know if I'm going to make it because my nose feels broken. Anyway, so I went and was painting my nails. And she's like, come look at this noise. There's a noise in the garden. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what the fuck is this noise? She's like, come. So we go outside. So there's like a outside tap, and there's like a few buckets, and the cats are surrounding this bucket. And we're like, no, my mom's like, this thing is hissing. There's something in here. It's hissing.
Like a snake. Oh my lord.
So I'm like, I think a snake. And now I'm fried because I don't like snakes.
Oh, so, don't you? Okay, good.
No.
We can be friends. Yeah, okay.
I don't like snakes. So she has this huge fucking stick and she pokes at it. And all of a sudden, this fucking squirrel, meerkat thing fucking bolts. So I get scared. My mom gets scared. We're both screaming at the top of our lungs. I twist my ankle like, okay. It's like it's super fucking weird. So then I go and like poke at this. It's now behind the generator and the 2 recycling bins, and I'm poking at it, poking, and this thing fucking bolts again, and I see it running towards the swimming pool, and I'm like, fuck, now I have to save this thing because it probably can't swim. No, I go there. This fucking thing is doing butterfly in the fucking pool.
What was it? You know what it was?
We went and saw on the cameras. It's a fucking squirrel.
Oh,
that was hissing.
Hissing. Animals make weird sound. There's like bucks that go like, or like and you're like, what the fuck is that? And it's a buck or something. Yeah, no.
So weird fucking day. Weird day.
Like your mother-in-law. Did you hear that? Clint said, what do you think dinosaurs sounded like? I said, like your mother-in-law.
But how did they know what dinosaurs sounded like?
Exactly. How did they even really know I think they were all covered in feathers.
Yeah.
I don't even think dinosaurs existed.
Then what are the bones that they found? Remember, Aimee, the world was created, if not twice, 3 times, I think. But I might be wrong.
Look, I don't know. I could be wrong. I really could
That's a stream for another time. I'll get my wise rabbi's wife on, and we can lure her with questions about what exactly did the Old Testament say about the creation of the world, because I find that extremely fascinating. And also it talks so much about the angels and the fallen angels and the who was Lilith and who was there's a whole zone of that part of biblical literature.
Yeah, but they've taken so much out of the Bible.
Yes, because it was translated. But you see, I are lucky. I belong to one of the original tribes. I don't know if you've heard of them, but I think you know what I are talking about.
I know where you're going.
So this is the original. Okay, there is the language of the Hebrews. Okay, you check there, right? That is the language of the Hebrews, and in there They are stories. Stories that were not translated by the Greeks. You got it all wrong. So, yeah.
I love that accent.
Yes. All right, peeps. We will definitely do this again. We have to do this. We have to do this at least once a month. Or at least once a week.
It was nice coming on YouTube again. Like, as myself. You know,
no, you were pretending to be someone else the entire time.
You know, I was Scar all along, guys.
I think you need to breathe and move on. Well, once it's done.
Yeah, it's been hard. We have till tomorrow for him to give in his defense. Tomorrow we'll see what he has to come back with. And
tomorrow.
I don't think he has anything, but we'll see.
I just don't understand. And this is the thing like that I actually wanted to talk about as well, was like the woke. Like, do people have nothing better to do with their time than to cause shit with other people? Like, yes, I know I tease people about masks and I try to save them money at the end of the day. I mean, I'm being like a financial advisor, you know.
It's for the greater good.
For the greater good of humankind. So, yeah. But anyway, alrighty. Goodbye, lovely people. And if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button, please. And you will see Aimee here again. Yes. But yeah, it was like a fun and loved it. I'm going on holiday next week, so I won't be seeing y'all. But yeah, we'll see you Oaks the next week.
When are we doing the stream with Laurie?
I'd like to know that. When the woman's not so busy that she can actually come up for air. Yes.
Yeah, I'll phone her and ask her when.
No, bless her. Yeah, okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. See you then. Mwah.
Just stay on.
Yes.
Bye.